love kids or playing with kids? Is anyone here a visual learner? How about an auditory learner? Well, I want you to remember that. Hi, I'm Diane Saucedo, and this is my exhibition. Now, I want you to imagine that you are a preschooler or kindergartner, and you're learning a new topic at school. But the way your teacher explained it to you, or the way they taught you, you just didn't like it, so you couldn't understand it. What do you do? Well, like most kids, you would give up and forget about the product, while others would try to figure out themselves. Now, why am I talking about children learning? Well, because I want to know how can one's understanding help a child in learning as they grow up. But learning can help a child develop and grow into who they are, but it doesn't always have to be about learning. It can be a small activity or even a simple break. Since kids lose their focus easily, it is often hard to bring that focus back. According to research, having fun while learning plays an important part in a healthy brain department. But where to start? It's all sounds pretty simple actually. The first step is understanding the child's type of style of learning, which is why I bring you back to the question, is anyone here a visual or auditory learner? Visual and auditory learners are the main styles of learning, with 65% of the population being visual and about 30% of the population being auditory. But there's also kinesthetic learners, which are learners that like to learn doing hands-on experience. And they make up about 5% of the population, which is actually pretty small. But as you grow up, you will maybe think that when you were younger, you liked touching stuff, and that's how it helped you learn. So most of you probably started off being a kinesthetic learner, but as you grew up, you decided that wasn't what you wanted, like. But how long did it take you to know that you were one of those learners? For most of us, it probably took a few months, a few years, or we're still trying to figure out what we like now. But what if I were to tell you that there's a much faster and fun way to know what type of learner you are at a young age, with something as simple as a learning kit? Now, most of you are thinking, is something this simple really help? Why not just let the child do their own thing? Well, you could, which isn't wrong, but would it be beneficial for the kid as they grow up and learn these new topics? Like my parents, for example. Since they were always working and I had to do schoolwork alone and I had to figure out myself, I didn't really have much help from them. And when they did have time with me, they would sit down with me and tell me what to write word for word. But I don't like that, because I myself am a visual learner. Now, a learning kit is a kit that has different materials and objects that can help improve a child's learning. My learning kit works the same way, but instead of actually teaching the kids the topics, my product has different objects that can help the students learn what type of learner they are. For example, if you were at my stand, you saw the little paint in the plastic, those are for kinesthetic learners. And if you saw the cards, they can show you how to write numbers, which tells you that the student is a visual learner. Most of you thinking, can something this simple really be fun for a child? Or what if the child likes all of cycle learnings, or neither? Well, my learning kit wouldn't necessarily answer the question of what style they need to do, but rather a basic understanding from both child and the parent, or even the teacher, to know what type of style learning is best for the kid. But the question is, would you try it? Thank you.